I've seen it countless times. Business owners and companies dismissing packaging as an unnecessary expense, thinking that it's just about getting the product to the customer. You might assume that once the product reaches the buyer, the job is done. But in reality, I've seen firsthand how packaging is far more than just a box. It's the first handshake with your customer, the first opportunity to make an impression. Think about it. When was the last time you opened a box with excitement? When was the last time the packaging actually made you feel like you were receiving something special, something that was thoughtfully crafted just for you? That's what great packaging does. It makes a statement. It tells the consumer that this brand cares about the details, that it's not just selling a product, but creating an experience. And if done right, it's an experience that can turn a one-time buyer into a loyal customer. If you're new here, I'm Jason. I run Paking, a custom package manufacturer for paper, plastic, metal, and glass components. We'll be diving into why packaging is more than just a box, the real cost of poor packaging, brands that have perfect the art of packaging, and one more thing that you're going to want to stick to the end of the video for. Now, the question isn't, does packaging matter? It's, how much is it costing you by not getting it right? Neglecting packaging is like neglecting the first impression you make in any conversation. It's your chance to hook your audience and set the stage for everything that follows. Research backs this up. In fact, studies show that 72% of customers are likely to share a product's unboxing experience online. And when they do, it boosts both brand visibility and customer loyalty. Now, I've been in this industry for years, and I've watched companies grow or fail based on how they approach their packaging. It's one of the most overlooked aspects of a product, yet it has the power to influence everything from customer perception to brand loyalty. Most people don't even realize the psychology behind the box they're holding. Packaging is a silent salesman that tells a story before you even get to the product inside. And in today's market, where consumers have more choices than ever, that story matters. When I first entered the packaging world, I had no idea how much it could impact a product. Like most people, I assumed packaging was just there to protect the item inside, to make sure it got from point A to point B in one piece. But the deeper I got into this industry, the more I realized that packaging is far more than just an outer shell. We're talking about everything from how a bottle looks on a store shelf to how a package feels when it's opened. Every texture, every color choice, even the way a box unfolds, all of these factors shape how a customer perceives a product before they've even used it. And the data backs this up. In a survey of 1,000 customers, 61% said that packaging was a deciding factor in their purchase decision, particularly when shopping online. Another study by Nielsen found that 64% of consumers have admitted that packaging influences their purchasing choices. Think about that for a second. Before they've even read the product description or reviews, before they've seen how the product actually works, the packaging alone is enough to change their mind. This isn't just theory. We've seen real-world examples where packaging played a crucial role in a product's success. Take Apple, for instance. Their packaging isn't just functional. It's part of the brand experience. The smooth, satisfying way an iPhone box slides open, the premium feel of the materials, the precise arrangement of every component. None of that is accidental. It's designed to make you feel like you're unboxing something truly special. And it works. Apple customers don't just love their products, they love the experience of receiving them. On the flip side, I've seen companies with great products fail because they neglected packaging. If a product looks cheap, if it feels flimsy, if it's frustrating to open, those negative first impressions stick. People don't just judge books by their covers, they judge products by their packaging. And in a world where attention spans are shorter than ever, businesses can't afford to make a bad first impression. So why does this all matter? Because packaging isn't just about looks. It's a tool for branding, marketing, and psychology. One that can elevate a product or sink it before it even has a chance to get into the hands of a customer. And yet, so many businesses treat it as an afterthought. The reality is, the way you package your product can directly impact sales, customer satisfaction, and brand perception. The brands that understand this, they win. The hidden power of packaging isn't that it's a container, it's that it's a statement. And now that we understand how crucial it is to branding and perception, let's go even deeper. Because packaging isn't just about looking good, it's about creating an experience. Think about the last time you bought something online. The moment you received your package, you formed an impression of the brand, whether you realized it or not. Maybe the box felt cheap and flimsy, instantly lowering your expectations of the product inside. Or maybe it was sleek, well-designed, and felt premium in your hands, making you even more excited about what was inside. And this isn't just some marketing gimmick. Neuroscience backs it up. The brain releases dopamine when we encounter something that's aesthetically pleasing or surprising. Exactly what happens when you open a well-designed package. That sense of anticipation, the moment of unboxing, the way everything is arranged inside like puzzle pieces. It's all engineered to trigger positive emotions and enhance the perceived value of the product. It's why luxury brands obsess over their packaging. When you buy a Rolex, a Chanel perfume, or even an iPhone, you're not just buying the product, you're buying into an experience. The weight of the box, the texture of the materials, the way it unfolds, all of it is designed to make you feel like you're opening something special. And that feeling translates to brand loyalty and repeat purchases. Studies show that we make purchasing decisions within the first 7 seconds of interacting with a product on a shelf. That means that before a customer has even held the product, before they've read the specs or the ingredients, they've already decided whether it's worth their time based on its packaging alone. I've worked with high-end brands that understand this psychology at a deep level. They don't just design packaging, they craft an experience that elevates the perceived value of their product. And yet, so many companies overlook this. They pour all their effort into the product itself, forgetting that the first impression starts long before the customer ever uses it. So, the most important question that I mentioned in the beginning of the video is, what message is your packaging sending? I've seen businesses pour millions into marketing, ads, social media campaigns, influencer sponsorships, all in the hopes of getting their product in front of the right audience. And yet, so many of them ignore one of the simplest, most effective marketing tools they already have, their packaging. Let me put it this way. Imagine spending all that money to get a customer excited about your product, only for them to receive it in a flimsy, uninspired box that feels like corners were cut. That disconnect? It shatters the brand experience. The customer might start thinking, maybe this company doesn't care as much as I thought they did. And that's dangerous, because a single moment of disappointment can undo months of hard-earned trust. The best brands in the world understand this. Apple's packaging isn't just a box, it's an extension of their brand. The way the lid slides off with just the right amount of resistance, the neatly arranged components inside, the smooth texture of the box, it all signals precision, quality, and innovation. It makes you feel like you're opening something special, reinforcing everything Apple stands for. And then there's Coca-Cola's personalized bottle campaign, one of the most successful packaging innovations in history. By simply printing names on their bottles and cans, Coca-Cola turned an ordinary product into something personal, boosting sales and consumer engagement worldwide. But for every company that gets packaging right, there are countless others that get it wrong. A study by Ipsos found that 52% of customers have switched products and brands due to poor packaging. That's not a minor inconvenience. That's a direct loss in revenue. And it's not just about aesthetics. Even something as small as cheap materials, frustrating box designs, or excessive plastic waste can send the wrong message. Customers see it, they feel it, and they make snap judgments. Is this brand trustworthy? Does it care about quality? Is this product worth my money? The answer to those questions isn't spoken, it's felt. And packaging is the silent salesperson making that first pitch. A study from Packaging of the World found that when packaging was improved, sales increased by 30%. Why? Because packaging influences perceived value. You could have the best product in the world, but if it doesn't look like it's worth the price, customers will hesitate. This is why packaging isn't just about protection, it's persuasion. It's the final touch point before a purchase decision is made, and when done right, it doesn't just sell a product, it sells an experience. So the question isn't just, does my packaging look good? It's, does my packaging make people believe in my brand? I've seen it time and time again. Businesses that treat packaging as an afterthought end up wondering why their product isn't selling. Packaging isn't just protection, it's presentation, it's perception, it's persuasion. If your product's packaging doesn't stand out, why would a consumer take a chance on it? In a crowded marketplace where customers are overwhelmed with choices, packaging is your first and sometimes only opportunity to make an impression. And if that impression falls flat, you're not just losing a sale, you're losing trust, brand recognition, and repeat customers. As a reminder, businesses that invest in custom packaging see a 30% increase in sales on average. That's not just a statistic, it's proof. A strong packaging strategy isn't an expense, it's an investment. It's the difference between being just another product on the shelf and becoming a brand that people remember. At the end of the day, packaging is a conversation starter. It tells your customers, we care, we're different, and we're worth your attention. The only question left is, does your packaging say that? So, next time you're thinking about your product, don't overlook the packaging. Remember, it's an experience, a statement, and a powerful marketing tool. If you want your brand to thrive, make sure that first impression counts. And starting off can be difficult. Where do I go for custom packaging? How can I turn this design into reality? Where do I even begin? Here at Packing Duck, we specialize in creating custom packaging that doesn't just protect your product, but elevates it. Whether you're launching a new brand or looking to refine your existing packaging, we can help you stand out in a crowded market. You can contact our team of experts that can consult you on your packaging, starting from scratch to hitting store shelves and shelves online. Your brand deserves packaging that makes an impact. So check out this video for our facilities and see for yourself how we bring packaging to life.